Welcome back to Soda City Living. We're with Historic Columbia today in one of the 5 historic homes that you can tour right here in Columbia. Adam is going to walk us through this one. Thanks for being here.
Glad to be here. Thank you very much, and great to meet you.
Yes, you too. And tell us about this building that we're standing in right now. What's it called and what's it all about?
Yes, of course. So we're at the Hampton-Preston mansion, one of our 5 locations at Historic Columbia. And today we're going to be talking a little bit more about who lived here when it was built. It was built in 1818, went through several different hands, but for the most part, it stayed through one family, the Hampton-Preston family. So if you come on tour, you learn about that and local South Carolina history.
Yeah, so how long did that family live in this house?
It was about 50 years, so from 1823 to about 1863, give or take. You can kind of just go from there.
Yeah, and one of the ways that Historic Columbia has curated this exhibit and this historic home is kind of walking through what the family would have experienced in the different decades that they lived here. So what is this room right here all about?
So right now we're in the East Parlor. We're really going to be talking about the early ownership of the Hamptons, not yet the Prestons. And the early ownership really was just talking about who ran this property, so enslaved individuals, which we talk about in several different panels, but just really highlighting how this house got into the Hampton family, starting from there, it's around the 1830s, and as you move through different rooms, it progresses, so 1830s, 1840s, 1850s, and so on.
So the room behind us is very beautiful. What's in that room?
So that is the dining room. If you go in there, you'll see a nice mural that was painted. It's very, very beautiful, and we have it set up for a nice southern dinner of the time.
Yeah, and as we go on to the other side of the home, what do we see over there?
So as you go and continue, you're going to run into the library first off on tour. We talked about the Prestons actually coming on site and the family actually becoming a little bit bigger. But as you enter the West Parlor, we're going to talk about a little bit more about their grand tour to Europe. I'll keep some details for that, so when you come on tour, you can ask a little bit more questions.
Definitely, and although Historic Columbia focuses a lot on the lives of the people who lived here, more so than the objects of the time, there are some really interesting objects upstairs, one in particular, if you want to tell us about that one.
Yes, actually it's one of my favorite objects in our collection here at the Hampton-Preston Mansion. It's called mourning jewelry or mourning wear. It was often worn by women who lost a loved one or didn't at all, just wanted to commemorate that love and sacrifice for the Civil War, but just continue on for the rest of their lives. They usually wore that.
And what is it made of?
It is interesting. It's not made of a material we normally have of jewelry today. It's actually human hair. So come check it out, see what it's about, and again, ask as many questions as you can.
Yeah, so if someone's interested in touring a location, where can they find more information?
Yes, of course. So when you find more information at our website at historiccolumbia.org, or if you want to come to actually see us and talk to us, we're at 1616 Blanding Street, and we'll help you out in the gift shop and take you from there.
Wonderful, thanks so much.
Thank you.